How's it going, everyone? We're here to check out the potential skins for this next week. And if you're new, that doesn't mean that all these skins will make it into the shop or that any of them ever will. It just means these are the skins that could make it in. Tune in on Thursdays to see which ones actually did. And as you can see, Easter is coming up. This Thursday is going to be the Easter update for Rust, so therefore we're going to be getting some Easter skins. Now, I did talk to Helk and asked him if we're doing 2 weeks of Easter, because technically Easter is also next week, which is weird because usually Easter is in April. But one way or another, we may have a second week of Easter skins because of that, or it may be a mix of Easter skins and regular skins, or it might just be regular skins. He doesn't know yet, so I don't know yet, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But one way or another, let's take a look into everything there is. So first off, we've got this little burlap head wrap chicken head. Just a very simple thing, but very funny. Definitely goes around and works with the new chicken costume that will be coming out. Next, continuing with the chicken theme, we've got the Boonie hat. And as you can see here, it's kind of like, it pretty much just looks like the inflatable chicken. They did a pretty good job with that. And yeah, it comes in two different versions, a white version and the brown chicken. So yeah, there you have that. Next, we've got a Boonie hat and bandana combo for you with, well, simply just the name Carrot. So there you go. Carrot Boonie hat, Carrot bandana. And yeah, that's very, very straightforward. Next, have you ever wanted to be a tasty waffle cone? Well, here you go. This is the Sweet Treat Burlap set. And yeah, we don't have too many burlap sets, and most of them are kind of goofy, so hey, maybe this is something that'll pop in for Easter, but you could definitely be a very sweet treat. Next, we've got a bandana and poncho combo for you with the chocolate treat set. And as you can see, it still has some tinfoil around the chocolate on the top of the shoulders here and on the side of the bandana as well. And lots of dripping frosting. Next up, we've got some hide boots, and they are these Easter bunny little slippers. As you can see, they have some socks with carrots, and then they've got the funny little overly happy looking bunnies for the actual slipper part. First up in our hoodies and pants sets, we've got the Jolly Bunnies set, and yeah, this whole thing is just a kind of like a black hoodie with this very colorful bunny pattern going on. And yeah, it's just very different. It's plain in a lot of aspects, but also very bright. I don't know. How do you guys feel about this one? Next, we have the Easter hoodie and pants, and I believe these match along with a road sign set that we have some pieces. And as you can see, the whole thing is just kind of like chocolate with some nuts coming across and throughout the design there. Next, we've got a road sign set for you. It is simply called the Choco set. So as you can see, it's got various milk chocolate pieces there with frosting and sprinkles all along, all over it, and throughout. Nice kind of paneling with those chocolate bars, and even a chocolate belt. Next, we do have a couple high-qual sets. The first one here is the Mecha Bunny, which by the author, they say is inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's. And I can definitely see it there, but you know, it is definitely just kind of generic enough. You got a little bunny fuzzy tail back there. This very creepy face mask, like how they did the ears. That's definitely really well done. And you still have a strap there, so it does look like it's actually holding on to something. Last but not least, we have the chocolate set by Algorithm, and as you can see here, it's just a chocolate face mask and chest piece, and then it has some waffle cone straps, still has some golden foil around all the edges, and yeah, there you go, very chocolatey. Alright, next up, we've got like 60 deployables or something like that. It's crazy. I filled my inventory twice. So, cute bunny bag is the first one we've got up. Then we've got our chocolate bag, complete with foil around the edges, which seems to be the theme. And then we've got the Unstoppable Rooster. Definitely funny. It goes right alongside with that kind of funniness of the kind of retro inflatable stuff that we've gotten in the past. And then right with the new chicken costume. Then over here we've got boxes for you. Our first one here is going to be the Easter cake box. This comes in two versions, both glow. One is going to be a brown chocolate frosting, and then the other one is a white frosting. Then moving along, we've got the Rabbit's Dream storage box. Definitely very beautifully illustrated. All right, and then we have a little kind of neon looking. It's the Shining Easter box. Then we've got one last small box for you here with the Carrot small box. All right, moving on to our large boxes, we have this large egg basket, which is made to kind of look like it is made out of wicker. I think they did a good job with that. Then over here, we've got the Easter Bunny large box. Then we've got ourselves a Rainbow Easter box with more of a kind of neon look. Then we've got some more chocolate and bunnies with the Easter Bunny Choco box. Some more neon with the Easter Neon large box. Then we've got the Easter Eggs large box. And there we go. Lots of large box, large box. Moving on, we've got quite a few furnaces. The first one here is the Screaming Chick. It's literally just called the Chick Furnace. And as you can see, it looks like a little chicken that just hatched out of an egg and is not very happy. Then over here, we've got another chick popping out of an egg with the hatched chick. Has lots of kind of little hippie flowers along the side with its little design there. Very happy looking. Then over here we've got the Furnace Easter cake, and this one just looks like it's a bunch of chocolate and Easter eggs just jumbled together on top of a chocolatey cake. And last but not least, oh nope, sorry, we have two more. We've got two more chicks for you. The Chocolate Chicken Furnace. It has that more derpy kind of emoji, kind of beak and face kind of look to it. And then this one over here has that more kind of like cartoon look with the Chocolate Chick Furnace. Then we've got rugs, and more rugs for you. The rugs are almost endless. We've got the chocolate rug, and there's two versions. This is the base version, then we've got the with cream on edges. And if you line them all up, you can kind of make a pattern with that. Then you've got the Egg Quest rug, featuring some various costumes in Rust, including the new chicken costume, the hat, and the egg costume. Then over here we've got ourselves the chick rug, and boy, this chicken does not look very happy either. Then we've got a little Easter basket for you. Easter bunny rug, simply what it's called, and then just the happy Easter rug. Then moving on to our doors, we do have a few wooden doors for you this week. The first one here is going to be the Easter bunny door. Then we've got the Easter security wooden door and the carrot door. And last but not least, we've got a crazy beaster wooden door. Oh, okay. There we go. Crazy beaster. There you go. Check my eggs. Stop, bro. I guess that's a meme. I don't know. Then we've got one more wooden door, but it's a double door, the sweet double door, and it does have transparent little bite holes through it. Not sure how someone bit them that way. It must have been before they built the door. The builder must have gotten hungry and taken some bites out of the planks. But yeah, there you go. We'll now check out the back of them all. Crazy Beaster of Happy Easter. Yeah, I don't know. That must have been one that kind of escaped me there. And of course, you do have the little transparency here on the sides of the hole of the little Easter bunny. So then we can cruise on down to our sheet metal doors, and there's again doors, so many doors. The Easter Vibe metal door is our first one, and then we've got the sweet door. Then we've got Easter gift door, delicious hazmat door. As you can see, the bunny is wearing a hazy. Then we've got the chocolate bunny, Choco Bunny, which is kind of funny because he's actually in a carrot suit. So I would have called him Carrot Bunny. Then over here we have Easter Eggs metal door. It kind of has like a rainbow, stars, and just everything going on. There's even a half unwrapped chocolate bunny hanging out on there where the code lock goes. There's just the carrot lights. A lot going on. Then we've got the egg door. The paper rabbit door, which looks like it's all a bunch of little like paper post-it notes or almost put together like the paper like a piñata. Definitely very, very cool. And then we've got the Hungry Bunny door, which it's just a giant rabbit's mouth eating a giant carrot door. Then we've got a freaky carrot over here with the carrot door. Easter Bunny sheet metal door. Funny Bunny sheet metal door. Easter Carrots metal door. And then we've got another little neon-y carrot here with the Bunny Joy sheet metal door. Then we've got the Keeper of the Eggs sheet metal door, which does this whole kind of like Mayan, like ancient temple egg bunny thing going on. Then we've got Easter Scam door, and looks like Lucky the Rabbit here was arrested for contraband. Now he does resemble a little bit Bugs Bunny, but it's just a little bit, so who knows, you know? Then over here we have the Neo Vision door, which is some kind of like super high-tech Easter Bunny wearing some kind of crazy like energy shield thing. I'm not sure how it all fits together, but it does look cool. Then over here, I'm pretty sure this bunny just pooped out that egg for us, or popped out the, I don't know how the whole Easter Bunny thing works. Inflatable bunny door. Then we've got the metal Easter door, which definitely looks pretty metal. Easter Chocolate Factory. The Story of Hopper. Neon Easter metal door. Sweet Easter garage door. Easter Sweet garage door. Chocolate garage door. This one actually has two versions, one with and one without the foil. Then we've got the For the Easter Bunny carrot door. Then we've got the Good Bunny garage door, which is like a little neon bunny over what looks like a chocolate-filled room. Then over here, the Easter Wonderland entry, and it's just such a mystical, beautiful looking door. Then moving, ooh, that was weird. Moving along, we've got the Neon Easter Chick garage door. Then another Easter Neon garage door. Happy Bunny garage door, which is also neon. Then we've got some more artsy stuff over here with the Easter Exchange. And the Executor garage door. I like how they're all like different skins, and he's got like a Hazzy stuff back there. I don't know if there's part of a person still in there or not. That's kind of troubling looking, but very cool. Then we've got the Rustic Sweets garage door, and it's like a peeling chocolate, what would you say, chocolate bar, I guess, kind of thing going on. Then we've got some more art with the cute Easter Friends garage door going on over here. Then we've got a little more 8-bit going on with the 8-bit Easter kit. The Fanny Rabbits. And Easter Bunny garage door. Last I checked, I think the Easter Bunny looked a little bit different, but hey, you know, there it is. Moving on, Easter Armored garage doors. We've got the first one here, and this one you can barely even tell it has a hatch. It's kind of like one of those paintings where like the eye slit opens up all of a sudden, which I think is kind of neat. Then we've got some neon on a garage door for you, because we've got to, of course, which is just simply the Easter Bunny armor door. And last but not least, we've got some Easter waffle cone for you with the waffle armored door. So we'll go ahead and pop on through to take a look at the backs. As you can see them all right there. And we can kill our lights. Pop on back through. And we'll cruise on by everything to see the glow. Lots of bright stuff. Definitely love the glow on that door. Then as we hit our furnaces here, we have pretty much normal glow on these guys. Then when we get to the eggs, you can actually see this one does glow all around and throughout, past the back. Same thing with this chick. You can see the whole chicken actually lights up. And then, besides the eyes, not too much really going on with this one for any glow. Then if we head on over to our boxes, most have glow for you. Alright, next we can get on to our tools and weapons, and first up we've got ourselves the Easter Chick Hammer. Pretty straightforward, and it's a continuation from the Easter Chick stuff we saw last year, so hey, maybe the hammer will pop its way in. Next we've got a couple rocks for you. The first one is the Easter Chick Egg, and it's yeah, a little chicken popping on out of a rock egg. Then our other rock matches the chicken costume. It has that kind of inflatable look to it and that kind of angry face. Definitely a funny little thing to go along with what's coming in the update. Then we've got a rubber chicken bone club, and man, this just works so perfectly. I wish when you bonk people it would do that noise, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, that'd be perfect. Moving on, starting with our weapons, we've got a sword for you, and it's the carrot sword, and this one actually looks like a slice of carrot. You can actually see the whole like center and everything. They just did a perfect kind of like bisection of it, which I think is very cool. Then we've got ourselves a water pipe to start off our way into guns. And of course, it is the carrot water pipe shotgun, as you would expect from its appearance here. Aiming down the sights, you do have a little carrot tip. And there we go for our reload. Next, moving on to our pistols, we've got the Choco Ioka for you. It has a nice waffle cone barrel to go right along with its unreliability. No, nothing bad on waffle cones. They're actually pretty delicious. Next up, we've got the carrot revolver for you, and well, it just kind of looks like honestly a wooden revolver painted to look like a carrot. Aiming down the sights here, you do have a slightly different color to the front sight. It's kind of like a lighting dependent bit, but it's pretty much just an orange sight on orange with orange. Moving on, we've got the carrot python, lots of carrot stuff. This one again is a very beautifully sculpted carrot kind of texture, put onto a more kind of shiny look to this gun versus the last one we saw. Aiming down the sights, you do have a green tip and a face. Yeah, didn't expect that, right? But there it is. Whoa. It was freaking me out so much when we moved on. No, but look at that. It's like a little face staring back at you. You don't really notice it at first, but it's there. So then we've got another python before we move on to that sap I accidentally flipped to. And yeah, there you go. It is the sweet chocolate python. It's basically a regular python with some chocolate and frosting dripping all over it. Probably not the best for the gun's function though. Aiming down the sights, you do have a bright white tip and dots for the sight. Then we can get to that sap, and this is simply the Easter sap. So very kind of plain name, but it does have kind of a neon thing going on. Aiming down the sights here, you do have an orange tip versus the black. Then we've got another sap for you here. This one is the carrot sap, of course, and it's lead free. That's great. You don't want lead in your carrots, but you might want to put them in your enemies. One way or another, the sights are a mix of green and orange to go along with the rest of the carrot theme there. Next up, we have one more sap for you, and it's the Bunny Taps sap, and you can see there's this funny little bunny guy hanging out there. Looks like he's wearing a hazy. And yeah, it's just a funny little design. It kind of has a kind of 8-bit thing going on, but there's also this kind of shine that comes to certain parts. It's definitely kind of a very interesting looking gun. Aiming down the sights, you do have a yellow versus kind of orange and brown there. And it comes in a glow and a non-glow version. And the glow, as you can see, is kind of a little bit hard to see because of the whole nightlight thing, but it's just kind of like little highlighted bits on it. And yeah, the tip actually looks like it glows at night, but it doesn't. That's like the nightlight thing. So it's just, yeah, this one's very interesting kind of at night one, for sure. But moving on, we've got an MP5 up for you next. Jumping straight to that, and it's the Chocolate Hunter MP5. You see there's lots of little kind of not M&Ms scattered across it. Then aiming down the sides, you've got a nice red tip versus the chocolate ring and white backside. Moving along, we've got a SAR for you, the Easter SAR to be specific, and this one has some pretty nice sculpting. Everything kind of just pops up and off. You can see the little sculpted carrots and the little bunny doing its gardening, or maybe it's stealing. Who knows? One way or another, right? Rust is pretty much all about that, right? Borrowing from someone else. Aiming down the sides, you have a nice little carrot tip to that green backside. Moving on, we've got the first of our many ARs this week, and this one is all fuzzy, like it may be made out of an old rabbit skin or something. This is the Guardian of Easter AK, and now that you've heard that, it may seem familiar because we have the high qual set that did get accepted. Aiming down the sides here, you do have that bunny paw, a orange tip against the kind of silvery white there, and as you notice, when you put the mag in, it's loaded with carrots. Definitely a funny little design. Next AR we have is the Happy Easter AR, and this one has a nice little hand-drawn bunny laying there in the grass peacefully, setting up the Easter eggs, getting ready for Easter. Some nice little pink highlights and other Eastery colors. Aiming down the sides, you've got gold and pink, or kind of, it's kind of like a magenta kind of color. There you go. Next, we've got the Easter Doodles AR, and this one has all little doodles of this and that. There's bunnies and chickens and eggs. There's even an egg that's a kitty, and there's just everything going on with this one. Aiming down the sides, you've got a little Easter bunny egg holding the carrot, and black versus that very dark navy kind of blue for the sights. Next in our ARs, we've got the Crazy Easter Rabbit, and man, he looks crazy for some carrots. Definitely gives me a little bit of a Roger Rabbit vibe. And there's carrots shooting out of his ears even, you can see, which I think is funny. It also shoots directly out of the barrel, or at least the same direction. Aim down the sights here, you've got a little bunny paw and a pink versus the aqua for the sights. Our next AR here has some more art going on. It's the Easter Friends AR, and yes, it's got this very kind of out there rabbit and some very concerned looking carrots going on, some clouds and so forth. Aiming down the sides, you've got gold versus black for the sides, and another very concerned looking carrot. Our next AR is a waffle cone kind of thing. It is called the Sweetie Easter AR. You can see there's frosting on top of the waffle, and aiming down the sides, it's pretty much just frosted sides there. Our next one is the Easter Cake AK-47, and the whole thing just looks like it is, well, covered in frosting and design. You can see the actual, kind of spongy cake underneath, the chocolate and the frosting there. And then you've got your little pop-out friends like the little bunny and an egg and a chicken and so forth. Aiming down the sides, you've got gold versus frosting versus red and some bunny ears. There's actually quite a bit going on for that there. Then moving on, if we can find the right gun, the Easter Confetti LR 300. Look at that. Kind of has a very kind of old off-white kind of coloring to it that's fading here and there, and then it just has all sorts of little beautiful Easter drawings all over it. A very serene, happy looking Easter bunny there jumping around. Aiming down the sides, you have a red tip against the kind of off-white rings, and even a little egg and flower on those blank spaces there for you there. Then, if we can find the right thing, man, we're having such a hard time with that there. We've got our last gun for you, the Darker Than Dark Chocolate L96. And yeah, you may be tempted to take a bite out of this thing. It does look quite delicious. Gold flakes and gold leaf design all along it. Aiming down the sights here, there's even a gold leaf kind of colored egg. A little bit of foil still left behind. But that does it for those. We do have a satchel charge for you, so we'll just go ahead and pull it on out. It is the Egg-splosive satchel charge with this chicken that definitely looks like he's not sus at all. But there it is, everyone. Sound off down in the comment section below. Which ones are you hoping to make it in for Easter the most? As always, thanks for watching. Stay rusty and have a good one.